What is up, everyone? I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video, another one for today, guys. And we have some more news about upcoming summoning events. Well, now we know everything that Plarium had planned all along, guys, okay? We have the Deck of Fate, which guarantees you a Fatalist Blade Master as one of the final rewards. And yeah, some people might be tempted to go for him. Personally, I'm not. Now, the only problem that we have here, guys, and that's me, you, and most of the rest of the people, I'm short 60 points for the Lunar Festival Titan event. I can get 100 more from the champion training, but I need to open to get some from the Lunar Deck of Fate, which I'm not a fan at all that they added Lunar points in this event, because who knows, if you're unlucky, you're going to get it on your 40th card, okay? Or you might not get it because of it, because it's RNG. So I do have quite a bit of a problem with this. At the same time, we have a lot of summoning events during this one as well. Now, I'll be very honest with you guys. This was one of the final champions that didn't have a proper event from where you can actually grab him. And we have the Archer. And I'll be very honest with you guys. This event goes on for over 1 more month. Now, if it was me, I would keep the best champion till the last, okay? I would milk every person out there with that one champion, throw as many carrots as possible, right? And then, towards the end, because I do plan to make a guaranteed for all of them, I will make a guaranteed on the best one, but as the final one. So at the moment, it does seem, I'll be very honest with you, this is speculation, but just based on every little thing that I've seen, all the calendars that they released, all the text that they had in every single one of those things, do point that the Archer will have a guaranteed event too. Now, they might not do it, but I'm approximately 90%. My gut tells me approximately 90% that they will do it. So, this champion, Fatalist Blade Master, okay, is not a great champion. They're not planning to buff him. At least they haven't mentioned anything. The only thing that they mentioned is that they are planning to fix him, okay? They are fixing the skill that doesn't work, and it doesn't ignore strengthen, and I can't remember what. So they're fixing that. The multiplier stayed the same. So as a result of it, the champion is still weak. But they've added some 15x progressive chances to get some different champions during the Fatalist event. And keep in mind, we have a fusion starting next Thursday, guys. If you are depleting your shards right now, you're going to put yourself in a bad situation with the fusion champion, and it just might not be worth it. What I'm going to try to do tomorrow for the lunar points, I'm gonna try to use some energy to farm some gear and hope that I'm gonna hit it from the very first couple of books without having to get all the event done, you know. I'll do my best to try and do it, you know. I really don't want to open my shards for the champion, regardless that he's a void legendary. But let's start with the very first champion that we have on the list, guys. I'm not gonna read the skills and stuff like this. I'm just quickly gonna walk you through all the list, and you can see it right here on the screen as well if you don't wanna hear me talking about any of the champions. But we have the very first one, Mishinaki, which probably is one of the best out of the entire pool. At least for today, Mishinaki is absolutely the GOAT. Amazing for Hydra, for a lot of content. Then we have Hermdig. Again, he's a solid champion too. Mishinaki, Hermdig, they're amazing champions. I'm using Hermdig a lot in the Dark Fae. Then we have Ghostborn. We didn't have an event for Ghostborn, guys, in such a long time. I can't even remember. One of the few champions that can put AoE defense unresistible. Actually, I don't think there's anyone else that can do it AoE. Then we have Genzin. He's an okay champion. Definitely not too bad. AoE defense down. He rotates his skills pretty often. Multi-hits. Good for the Fire Knight, especially with Lady Mikage. Then we have Void ones, so we have a couple of Void legendaries too. These ones especially, they are not that wow, okay? So we have Vlad the Nightborn as one of the progressive chance legendaries. He's okay, he's not too bad. He was buffed, so since then he became better, okay? So he's not a bad champion. And I actually have a 6-star soul for him. He's not too bad. Then we have Chagur, guys. If you are a big fan of Chagur, now is your chance for you to get him. And I would love 4 more Chagurs to empower my Romanto. Would be amazing. But that's about it, you know. I'm not using him anywhere else. I'm not saying you cannot use him, because you definitely have quite a few options with him. He's pretty awesome, but unfortunately, he's not like one of the top tier champions. In terms of epics, we have Armina, this one right here, decentish. We have Miststrider Deity. I actually have a video coming on this champion probably tomorrow. So Miststrider Deity is a solid one. We have Madame Series. Again, pretty solid. Definitely good for everything else but Platinum Arena, you know? Good for everything else but Platinum Arena. And then we have Oboro. She's nice as well. She can be used in Hydra. She can deal pretty good damage. And she looks awesome. I really love the design on Oboro. Then, on Tuesday, guys, of course, they're planning another 15x progressive chance from all of the shards, similar like the one we had for Monday. This time around, we have different champions. Theodore the 7th, which is one of the 15x champions, super powerful, great for the dragon, great for the spider, great for a Cursed City. Generally a great champion. We have Dracomorph. I haven't seen Dracomorph in an event in ages. He used to be the clan boss king, but since then we got so many different clan boss champions that it almost feels like Dracomorph doesn't even matter, you know? He's a solid one though. Lots of poisons, defense down, weaken. Good damage with the A1, not a bad champion. Then we have Contra the Cyclone. Pretty nice. A lot of people use her in Hydra. And she can be very, very useful for the Cursed City, you know? Where is she hiding? She has this skill that lands a lot of debuffs, but it's a bit of an RNG with what you're landing. Multi-hit. Interesting passive. Then we have Roxanne. Probably Roxanne being the worst champion out of all of them for these 2 days, okay? He's just not too great. Not a lot of damage. He's conditional when he's landing the debuffs, and you need to prioritize his skills in the right order to even make him work. Yeah, if they would fix the AI, would definitely increase a bit his value. Then we have Aitos. Pretty solid. He's not an arena champion anymore, but he's probably the best Nightmare campaign farmer, and just generally is a monster when we're talking about destroying PvE content. You know, he's pretty solid. And then we have Carillon the Ringer. I'm so happy that I summoned him. I don't know what to do anymore. So Carillon the Ringer, Frost, Freeze, sorry. He's interesting. AoE, you have Hex, you have Weaken. He can be used for Hydra. He can be used in different content. I feel like he is pretty decentish. He's not OP. He's not completely trash either, you know? He's kind of like in between. And in terms of epics, guys, we have Seer. So she's a nice touch for the epics, 100%. Super powerful still. We have Skull Crown, which is right. Where is she? Doom. I need to put my my blue light glasses on. Maybe they're going to improve my vision. Then we have Fear Gun Isbel, which is the dwarf. Is she being used for the fusion, for the mythical fusion? No, she's not. Or is she? I can't remember. I think she is, actually. I think she is. But I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong on it. So you can potentially get her from there. And then we have Aeshma, which is the Night Revenant champion right here. And she's being used in the fusion. Yeah, so probably these two are being used in the mythical fusion. That's everything for the 15x progressive chances for this event, guys. Their plan all along, clearly, put some champions that most of the people are not that crazy after, you know. Give them a different event that will kind of like make them open shards anyway. And win-win for them, basically, not for you. If you are looking for any of the champions, how I mentioned, they're great champions. They're just not the OP champions, you know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Appreciate every single one of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.